Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about the NEXUS program that allows you trusted traveler status into the US. And we applied for that because we want to travel more, and we think that's going to be something that really helps us. So I want to talk about the process, what we've gone through, and what the various steps are, and I want to let everyone know what timelines were, how we actually did this. So first step in the timeline, I'll put something there. We started this in around November of 2022. We put in our application, we went online to a website through the Department of Homeland Security to apply. Cost was $50 US for the application, payable when we did that. Now, then it tells you that you're waiting for basically pre-clearance. And that took until August of 2023 before we actually heard anything back. Then we got the email saying we're pre-clearance. Then it gave us a choice of two things, is how you do the next step. So the next step is interviews. And we live in Halifax, Nova Scotia, so you either have to go to a designated airport or a designated land crossing. Now for us, land crossing is a 4-hour or more drive away. So we elected to use the Halifax International Airport because it was one of the designated airports. And so we had two components to it. We call the Canadian side and we make an appointment. We went in, we had our sit down with them, you do a little interview, chit chat, things like that. If they're happy, they move you on to the next step. The next step is on the US side. But in order to do that, you have to be traveling to the US. So we had to wait till November of 2022 when we did a trip down to Boston where we went in for our part 2 of the interview, where we did it with the customs folks on the US side of the security checks to fly out. Then we got an email saying we are approved and to expect our cards. Some time passed, 8 weeks, we hadn't received our cards yet. So we started getting a little bit concerned. So I looked into things and in February and discovered that the address that we noticed on our approval letter from November, the address dropped our apartment number. And so I emailed them in through their website and said, what do I do now? And they said, well, you just go in and say lost card. But they said, due to Canada Post requirements, I have to change the address field, put in my unit number and then street number. So I did that, had to pay another $25 US fee to get it. So part of the reason I'm making this video is make sure your address is a unit number dash street number. So, for us, that's what made the difference. Because then last week in the mail, I got my card. And what it does now is it tells you have to activate it. And it gives you the instructions on how to activate. That is the last step I need to do. Now, other things that comes with is an RFID protecting sleeve. That is the NEXUS card process we went through. So our total cost was $75 US per person because of that address error. But once I fixed that address error and went in to the website and said replace card, I got it within a couple weeks. So I just want to pass that on to everyone. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments. I will put the links to where I want logged in the description. And as I said, if you have any questions, this is how I went through my NEXUS card application process from November 2022 until I received it in March of 2024. So it's not a quick process. There are things you can do that could make it happen faster if you're near a land crossing, but just want to let you know. So please like, comment, subscribe, share this with other people you know who might be interested in NEXUS, because we're pretty happy we did it. Talk to you later. Bye for now.